Hey guys, how's it going? Dances is here, and this is the replay of the Week 4 match in the PLC against the Grand Lake Garchomps and my good friend Stefan. As you can see in the chat on the right on the video, we didn't say good luck or anything because I've explained in the team builder. We were sitting actually right in front of each other when we had a party with some friends from the PLC, which was actually really fun. Me and Stefan were doing the battle. Other people were just sitting on the couch watching it. You can see that Alex Amsterdam's is actually Mario. He was there as well. They were watching the battle together. I had my earphones on. Sometimes could still hear them talking about the match, so it was really fun. It was a really good match already, can say, but I'm not gonna spoil anything yet. But he's bringing. I said in Team Builder. If you want to know exactly what we're bringing, check out that. But in the team builder, I said I was seeing Tornadoes coming, Incineroar coming, and the Crossmog coming. Those were the three that I was expecting for sure. Raichu doesn't surprise me. Amoonguss doesn't surprise me either. And Rhydon doesn't either, maybe for rocks. Or just to counter my Electivire as well. I'm still feeling really good about this team that we're bringing. But instead of me just talking this through right now, how about we get this party started and see how it went. So I let Hydreigon is my U-turner, and I wanted to see what he would bring in. Not surprised actually to see Incineroar coming. It's a good check on his part as well. He can fake out, he can U-turn, but he doesn't fake out. So we get the U-turn off. We're always faster than Incineroar anyway. Fini is my dedicated Incineroar switch, so I go for that right away. He probably predicts it because he goes for the knockoff. Really good move on his part. Drops my leftovers off, but Fini got the train up, and he goes Amoonguss, which is his main Fini check. So I go for Nature's Madness, just get that thing down to half, even with the regenerator. It's a really good spot to be in, but I don't think I want my Fini in here. So I decided to go Chandelure, because what does he want to do now that he can't Spore me? He reveals the Sludge Bomb. I'm not surprised about that, but doesn't do that much. So we got our Chandelure in right now. I saw the Incineroar coming actually, but I didn't want to like make too risky plays right away because Stefan usually knows that I could do that. So I decided if I don't need the risk again to take it, I'm just gonna play it safe. So I just Flamethrower into the Incineroar slot, but it gets more and more of Incineroar, slowly but steady. Right now he feels the U-turn, so he gets the momentum back at his part of the field, and he brings in Raichu. I'm not an idiot. I know what Raichu can do. I'm not letting my Fini stay in here, so I'm definitely going to switch. You can see that coming. He switches as well, so good play on his part going into his Rhydon. I actually switched in my Electivire, hoping he would have gone for a Thunderbolt, but it didn't happen. So here we are. I'm going to switch again into Fini, predicting his Stealth Rocks, but he actually goes for something else. I can already say that. He goes for this Rock Slide. Really surprised to see that move, but it misses anyway, so Fini's still 78%. Amoonguss comes back in. I saw that coming as well, but I decided not to play the risk game again, hoping he would think I would click Nature's Madness and he would do something with Rhydon. So now we're here in the situation where we kind of play this game over and over. We don't want that, but I go Chandelure again, and he makes a good switch here, and he actually goes into his Tornadoes. He predicted it, so he's trying to take me off guard, but I have Mudsdale for this, so let's see what he wants to do. And he actually reveals the Z move, so that's quite unfortunate he does that right away, because it does a huge amount, even though I have an Assault Vest Mudsdale. But it's fine. He goes for the Hurricane, connects it, and we don't get confused, luckily. So we go for the Rock Slide, and it almost gets the kill. So looking really good. I decided to click Heavy Slam in case he goes for Hurricane or whatever and misses, because Rock Slide can miss as well. Don't want to take that risk, but his Hurricane misses actually, so that's quite unfortunate on his end. And we just go for the Heavy Slam, and that monster of a Tornadoes is gone on his side of the field. So that's one down. he goes into Raichu, I feel. Yep, he goes Raichu. I decided to not take a hit or whatever. Just sack off Mudsdale here. It did what it had to do. It didn't have much it could do in the rest of the game. But what it could do now is give me momentum. That's what I really wanted. So I can go freely into my Electivire, and he goes into his Moongus. That's fine. I just click EQ because nothing in his team wants to take an EQ. Gets him down to half actually, and this is why we have Ice Punch. So we reveal our Life Orb. He knows that now. We haven't revealed anything else, but we do show him the Ice Punch, and his Amoonguss luckily is gone off the field as well. So his two regenerated Pokemon are gone, which makes it easier to deal with his team. Really happy about that. And now he's going for the setup. I know that he's going for the setup. So I decided to go in Hydreigon, knowing that I'm faster right now in case he doesn't want to go for it. But he reveals Rock Polish, which is annoying. But what we can do now is just Dark Pulse him and see if he has the weakness policy. Let's find out. And we click Dark Pulse. Almost get the kill, but as you can see, his weakness policy activates. And at this point, I needed everybody else on the squad, so I decided to just sack off Hydreigon. It did what it had to do, and I talked about it in team builder. Tapu Fini is my switch in at this point to take a hit and to take this Necrozma out. So you can see right now he's gonna click Photon Gazer. Let's see if it takes me out. Let's see if it takes me out, you guys. Photon Gazer, and we take that perfectly. We really take that perfectly. So he knows by this point that Necrozma's gone. And at this point, not to get too cocky, but I pretty much knew I had the game. It's 3 against 4. I know what I have in the back, so it's pretty much done for. He goes Raichu. I decide to sack Alfini again, just like I did with the Mudsdale. Reason for that being is I want to have this momentum option, and what I want to do now is just get Mew in here, get a nasty plot off, and hope he goes into Incineroar right away. But he doesn't. He goes Thunderbolt first actually, but we do have the terrain up, so I appreciate that. So we have nasty plot here, so we're +2 right now. By this point he knows he has to click a move again to chip me down. So he does that. I just click Psychic here or Psyshock, and we get the Raichu down. And I know for a fact he's going Incineroar here. It would stupid of him not to do. So here we go. He goes Incineroar. The Adrenaline Orb kicks in. I didn't really need the speed anymore, but I'm happy to see that it did work. This was a roll, however, which didn't work out in my favor, unfortunately. So Mew didn't kill the Incineroar. Incineroar does kill me though, but at this point I still know I have the game because Electivire comes in here and just clicks EQ, and he either switches or he goes Rhydon. Rhydon doesn't take a hit or two, so we go Electivire, and we're still in a good place because we have Chandelure as well. He just sacks off his Incineroar, and it's only Rhydon against Electivire and Chandelure. I know for a fact one Earthquake won't kill the Rhydon, so that's unfortunate, but we have Chandelure with Energy Ball in the back, and so you will see here that the Earthquake doesn't do half actually. So what I have to do is Electivire has to go down. Unfortunately, it did really well in this match. Got 2 kills, chipped down the Rhydon. And at this point, I only have one option left. It's bringing in Chandelure and clicking Energy Ball. Even if it would be at full, on this Focus Sash, he would have died anyway. And that is the game, you guys. So we beat Stefan. I have to say, good game on his part. Made some good switches to try and take momentum, which he sometimes had. But in the end, my team prevailed. He got unlucky with the Hurricane miss on Mudsdale, obviously, but I don't think that cost him the game. Was really fun again to do it when sitting in front of each other, just having that moment when I could see and think some stuff through. It did work on him, however, though, when I saw the Necrozma, so it worked on both ways. So again, good game on his part, but your Harlem Haxorus, you guys, paid through in the end, and we got the 4, or not the 4-0 victory, we got the 1-0 victory, 4-0 streak going. So really excited to keep that going. Next week, we're playing the Raging Reggies, coached by Reggie himself, to see if we can keep our streak going and if we can get the 5-0. So, what I would like to know, you guys, is how did you think this battle went? Did you enjoy it much as I did? And I'm sure Stefan and everybody else who watched it live did as well. Let me know if you think we can go unbeaten this season as well. For now, thank you for your support. If you're not subscribed, please make sure you do, because it's really appreciated and you won't miss any of the content that you're seeing. And I hope to see you next week as well. Bye bye.